Okay, so I have a lot of empty space in my garden. As far as some people are concerned, you should utilize every square inch of the ground and plot that you have. And so I'm going to go ahead and start planting some more seeds because we've got plenty of grow time left. And when I'm harvesting these other things that are way ahead of the curve, I will still have stuff coming up. And I am going to plant some more chard. I got some chard up in the garden up front. I don't know how it's been in your neck of the woods, but we have had rain and more rain and more rain. It just has been, it's raining right now. It's slightly sprinkling, but I mean, we've had torrential rains here. So I'm going to go ahead and plant this chard, even though it's sprinkling. And I'm going to plant some more kale and some lettuce and some more radishes. Of course, the phone rings.
Call from Turner Susan.
I don't know who this is. Hello? I don't have time right now, thanks. That's how we deal with telemarketers. Okay, so all this empty space over here by the herbs is where I'm going to plant these things. And the radishes I'm going to plant over here by these peppers. Right now see all these leaves at the bottom of these pepper plants. I'm going to prune them off like this one here that I've done. They utilize energy that can be used for producing more peppers. So I'm going to make him look like him. And I'm going to plant these seeds all in this area here. So I really won't be able to walk up in here. As you've noticed, the potato plants have completely taken away the walk area here. I mean, they're just going to town, right? And I went ahead and got some more Indian grasses to replace the vandalism of my Indian grass. I went out and I tried to find a matching plant, but I could not locate one. It's upsetting because it's very unique. So the one that was left, its partner, I went ahead and dug out and I put in a couple more of these right here. Oh, I want to talk about these rubber things too. They're for like counting money and messing with papers, but I had to think of some way of picking weeds because I mean my fingers and thumbs on this hand are just like tortured and raw and from pulling weeds, and gardening gloves are just too cumbersome, especially with my rheumatoid arthritis. I had to think of something, and these work great. They protect your skin and they aren't cumbersome. And they come in a little box for less than $3, so several, like 12 of them. But I went ahead and moved him over here. And hopefully there won't be any more pulling. And then I got these little guys. They're little now, but they won't be little soon. These actually will get taller than me. And yes, there's a mud mess because before I had gotten it in the ground and settled with the mulch, we got torrential rains, and so I kind of got a little mud mess going there, but that'll get cleaned up. I started harvesting some of this arugula. I believe that's what this is at this point. It tastes really peppery, so I'm guessing it's arugula. Next year I'm going to be more, I guess, responsible on keeping the packets of seeds and making little, I guess, things to... I took the tags off the plants that I had purchased, but I did more seeds this year than plants, so I need to devise a way. Actually, this looks like this is arugula here, I know for sure. I wish I really knew what was going on up in here. This whole this fling some seeds type attitude, I've never done this before, and like I said, next year I'm going to go ahead and do this, but I am going to make some type of marker so I know what's what. But this definitely looks like arugula. And I know that these are the beets. I was eating on this yesterday. Oops, I didn't mean to pull it out by the... Yeah, I just don't know. It's tasty. I suppose I could use it for pretty much any way I want. I can use it as a lettuce, or I could saute it. If you know what that is, please let me know. Maybe it's a mustard green. I don't know. Isn't that bad? Yes, this is my garden, and I don't know what that is. I do know that in cutting back some of it, it'll keep growing, because that's what plants do. You know, you'll get new growth. This is the lemon herb. I mean, everything's just, like I said, this front part is way different gardening techniques than what I've done in the back. But I used to the back garden I've had for a really long time. And I would call it my salsa garden, because basically all I grew in it was stuff to make salsas, you know, put various peppers and tomatoes, and of course I did a few cucumber plants. But then I started expanding and trying a couple new things each year. And it's just kind of taken off, especially now with all this. My Kindle's getting wet. It's raining a little harder than I thought. But it's fun to experiment. And gosh, look at my poor snap peas. They aren't doing real well. Maybe it's because we just haven't had a whole lot of sun. Oh, and I planted some more flowers down here. That come back every year. I've got some of those yellow ones up there, but these are something new. And look at those mammoth pumpkins. They've totally taken over the marigolds. Oh, my corn from the rain. Look at that, boy. It's just top heavy. The ground is soaked. Oh, I have a problem. I have problems. I can't make a video right now. I need to deal with my garden. What am I doing?